You are looking live at the Marathon Sports Complex here for this afternoon's WIAA Girls Softball Regional Final, a D4 affair, featuring the number 4 seeded Edgar Wildcats and the number 1 seeded Marathon Red Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pregame show brought to you by Brickner Motors of Little Chicago. Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. That's Brickner Motors of Little Chicago.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of Girls Softball, a WIAA Regional Final here from Marathon. Joe Anderson is my name, bringing you play-by-play. To my left, my outstanding producer, Miss Katie Leckton. Let's look at these two teams. The Wildcats come into this matchup, the number 4 seed with a 13-10 record, 2-8 in the conference, versus Marathon, who has the number 1 seed, having a great season, 22-5, finished second to Auburndale in the conference at 22-5 overall. The team, when they played each other, they're both in the Merriwood South Conference. Marathon swept the 2 games this season, 7-1 and 6-5. When we look at the team batting average, Marathon batting .326, Edgar .306. Team leaders for the Edgar Wildcats, Zoe Christensen is the leading hitter with a .583 batting average. Georgia Knetter batting .738. Marathon has 2 hot hitters, Maven Schneider batting .703 and Reagan Martin batting .430. Overall in the league, in the Merriwood South, again, Edgar 13-10, 2-8 in the conference, but 10-1 over with non-league plays, non-league games. I'll get my tongue untwisted here. Marathon at 22-5, 8-2 in the conference, and 12-3 overall. And they swept the head-to-head matchups, as I said before, 7-1 and 6-5. The winner of today's game will take on the winner of, make sure I have this right. Yes, I do. I've got the right one. Marathon will take on the winner of Hurley and Phillips. It's being played in Phillips this afternoon. Bonduel is hosting Pacelli this afternoon. And Crivets is at Auburndale. These 4 teams in the conference are all in the same sectional. The Merriwood South looks like this. Auburndale, the conference champions, at 9-1. Marathon at 8-2. Stratford knocked out by Katie's Amherst Falcons on Tuesday night. Finished the season, their conference season, at 7-3. Assumption was 4-6, but they play in D4 and they're playing tonight. Edgar 2-8, finished in 5th, but playing tonight here. And Newman Catholic winless in the conference. Other games that are being played tonight by the Merriwood South teams. Auburndale is hosting Crivets in a D4 matchup, and 2 D5 matchups. Assumption is at number 1 seed Almond Bancroft, and Athens in D5 is hosting Newman Catholic. They are doing the starting lineups for both teams. I'll turn the mic on out there in a moment. Today's pregame is brought to you by Brickner Motors of Little Chicago. Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side.
Batting first, number 2, playing right field, Brindley Stencil. Schneider. Batting third, number 3, doing the catching, Danica Stalos. Batting fourth, number 10, playing left field, Reagan Martin. Batting fifth, number 17, playing third base, Ripley Skripchak. Batting sixth, number 15, pitching, Allison Pajaski. Batting 7th, number 4, playing center field, Miley Helke. Batting 8th, number 19, playing second, Tyler Belke-Soibert. And batting 9th, number 7, playing first base, Sophia Kahn. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Sorry, batting 9th, number 1, the flex, Peyton Brickner. And Sophie Kahn, the DP, playing first base. If we can have everyone stand, remove your hats, face south for playing of our national anthem.
Friends, too many people live with pain and injuries. At Marathon Spine and Wellness, the goal is to get you back to enjoying the activities you love pain-free. With years of experience cutting technological options that include shockwave therapy, laser therapy, dry needling, chiropractic, therapeutic exercises, and more. Take the first step towards getting back to the you that you deserve. Call Marathon Spine and Wellness for an appointment today. Marathon Spine and Wellness. Move better, live better, feel better. Let's look at the defense for the number 1 seed Marathon Red Raiders. Tyla Bielke-Soibert is in the circle this afternoon. Danica Staus, her catcher. Sophia Kahn, the first baseman. Ripley Skripchuk is at second. Maven Schneider, the shortstop. Allison Bojaski is at third. Reagan Martin in left. Miley Helke in center. And Brinley Stencil in right. Paul Fredrickson, head coach of the Raiders, 22-5, 8-2 in the Merriwood South. Oh, and Peyton Brickner is the DP this afternoon for Marathon, wearing the red jersey tops with the white numbers, letters, and trim, and the black pants. The Edgar Wildcats in the white jerseys with the green pinstripes and green letters and trim, and the green pants. And leading off for Edgar here in the top of the first will be Bella Kaiser, Brandy Halverson, and Kendall Affelbeck. Kalaji, the windup in the first pitch, grounded right back to Kalaji. She snags it over to first, 1 up, 1 down. First pitch at 4:56. Let's see what the temperature is. What do you think it is, Katie? You don't cheat. Don't go to your. She went to the Googler. 76 degrees. Stinker. Brandy Halverson with 1 away, the left-handed hitting center fielder. Takes a strike. 1-1 the count. Just underway here from Marathon Sports Complex in Marathon City. The winner will be the regional final champion. Bunted foul, strike 2. Brand new facility out here. Very nice, really nice press box. Katie and I got to sit outside for the Pittsville game last week. battling the wind and thankfully no rain. Outside, ball 2. Winner will advance to Tuesday's sectional semifinal and will take on either Phillips, the number 2 seed, or Hurley, the number 3. And down on strikes goes Halverson. 2 up, 2 down. Kendall Affelbeck, third baseman, with 2 away. As I said before, Marathon swept this series, the season series, 2-0. High fly ball, center field. Halverson will track it down and make the catch. So 3 up, 3 down. Top of the first coming up, or bottom of the first coming up. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. Birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
For a custom-built home, you want to work with the best, and Underwood Construction right here in Marathon City is the perfect place to turn. For your next home building experience, look to Underwood Construction. Joe Anderson joined by Katie Lecton, bringing you today's WIAA D4 Regional Championship game here from Marathon Sports Complex. The defense for the number 1 seeded Red Raiders. Tyla Bielke-Soibert is the pitcher. Danica Staus the catcher. Sophia, well, wait a minute. Let's look at the Edgar side. Let's do that better. Anna Kalaji, that's what we want. Anna Kalaji is pitching for Edgar. Alyssa Colano, the catcher. Ella Baumgartner at first. Laura Muha at second. Bella Kaiser, the shortstop. Kendall Effelbach at third. The outfield for the Wildcats. Tenley Maurer in left. Brandy Halverson in center. Georgia Knitter in right. And leading off is Brinley Stencil. Started out with a ball. Number 12, Annie Kalaji in the circle for Edgar. 2-0. Marathon won their first game versus Edgar 7-1. And the second game was a tight one. Marathon led 2-0 and then trailed 3-2 after 2. And then scored 3 in the third and led 6-5. Edgar scratched 2 more runs. But Marathon held on and won the second game of the matchup, 6-5. 3-0 count to leadoff hitter Brinley Stencil. And a leadoff walk for Stencil. Stencil at first brings up Maven Schneider, Danica Staus on deck for the Red Raiders. Edgar in those white jersey tops with the pinstripes and the green and yellow numbers, letters, and trim. Yet to throw a strike is Kalaji. Fouls that one away. 2-1. 1-1, that is, excuse me. Got to get used to that angle of the scoreboard. It's through the screen and to the right. Squares the bunt, snap throw back to first. Nope, held it. Maven Schneider with a 703 slugging average at bat for Marathon. Good bunt. Sack bunt completed. And Stencil will advance to second base. That'll bring up Danica Staus. That's our friend Paul behind the plate, isn't it? From Assumption. I'd recognize that head anywhere. Kind of reminds me of mine. Follically challenged. Danica Staus with Stencil in scoring position at second. Takes strike one. After struggling, Kalaji's starting to find the strike zone. Bottom of the first, scoreless. High fly ball to center, and the catch made by Halverson. But Stencil will advance to third. Two away, and Reagan Martin, the cleanup hitter. Reagan hitting .430 in the season, batting from the left side. Pitch outside. Good stop for Colano. You know, you look at the conference and you go, my gosh, they finished at 2-8. They finished in 5th place. But look at who's in the conference: Almerdale, Marathon, Stratford, and Assumption. So you got some pretty heavy hitters in front of you. Two and 0. Bright sunny day. Not a cloud in the sky. The pitch. Outside ball 3. (3-0) to Martin. Trying to get that run in from third. The pitch. Ball 4, second walk of the inning. There she goes to second. You knew that was going to happen. Because you can do that even in baseball if you want to. There's nothing that says you have to stop at first base. I think they were going to try to lure the attention away from the pitcher on that runner going to second and get a run home. Didn't work. Skripchek pops it up right field. Knetter, two-handed catch, and the threat is extinguished. He put 2 in scoring position but cannot score. We head to the top of the second. Marathon and Edgar both scoreless. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
For all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you and Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows, built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. Top of the second inning, scoreless here, Joe Anderson and Katie Leckton bringing you this afternoon's WIAA Regional Final here from Marathon Sports Complex. Leading off the second is Georgia Knetter for Edgar. And count even at 1. Knetter, Colano, and Kolaji, the Killer K's for Edgar. 1 and 2. Bielke Soibert in the circle for Marathon. Wait a minute. It's number 15. Do I have the wrong one? Double check my roster lineup quick. And a strikeout. I'm going to double check something quickly too. The batter is Alyssa Colano. That explains it. Popped up, out of play. The pitcher, friends, is not Bielke Soibert. It's Miss Pojaski. So forgive me for the error. The sheet that was left up here for us had someone else pitching, and I didn't check the picture I took of the lineup card in the dugout. And that's another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Skripchek. Or for Pojaski, excuse me. I'll get this right. It's a good thing I took a picture of the lineup card. Pop up to short. And the catch is made, a 1-2-3 inning. Head to the bottom of the second, scoreless. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player here with a message from Abbey Bank. Abbey Bank is thankful for their customers. Your continued trust means the world. Join them each Friday in June for Customer Appreciation Fridays. Stop into any Abbey Bank location for a free Wisconsin dairy treat. A small way to say thank you and to celebrate June Dairy Month. It's their way of showing appreciation while supporting our hardworking Wisconsin dairy farmers. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in Marathon, dinner or get-together, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in beautiful downtown Marathon. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of double-checking here. Allison Podjaski is pitching for Marathon, but let's look at who Marathon is bringing the bat. Speaking of Podjaski, she takes strike one. It'll be Podjaski, Helke, and Bielke Soibert. Ground ball to short. Safe. Did she get the tag? Did she get the sweep tag? Pulled her off the base. And they're going to discuss this. I think they may say she's out. I've been in those conferences. And she's out. That sweep tag got her. That's why you back up. That's what the home plate umpire does, always backs everything up. Good communication, good umpiring. One down, Miley Helke will step in the bat. Helke will take strike one. Strike call. 1-2 to Helke. The pitch. Bounced it. 2-2. Count now full, 3-2. And down on the ground out. 2 up, 2 down. Strike 1. This is Bielke Soibert. Tyler playing second base. And I did show Katie that the sheet that was up here left for us. So I wrote that down, and that was incorrect. So sorry about that, friends, getting it squared away. Ground ball to right field for a base hit. Digging for 2, back to the wall, and she'll have a slide into second with a 2-out double. The DP comes up, Peyton Brickner. Runner at second, 2 outs. And the number 9 hitter, the DP, Peyton Brickner. The DP. There, I got my stuff squared away. Foul out of play. 0-2 to Brickner. Bielke Soibert at second base. Off speed, didn't quite get enough of the plate. Paul Jaglinski behind the dish this afternoon calling balls and strikes. One-two pitch. Now 2-2. Bottom of the second with 2 away and a runner at second. And Peyton Brickner with a 2-2 count, the pitch. Ground ball past third. That's going to bring in a run. Here comes Soibert, and she scores. Brickner is going to end up going to second. So an RBI single for Peyton Brickner brings in the first run of the game. Line shot past Affelbeck at third. And Brickner will end up at second base. They'll have a defensive conference. Kevin Brown, the head coach for Edgar, will be doing that while he chats. Talk to you from Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota of Wausau. Your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including our state-of-the-art collision center. Find us at North 20th Avenue in Wausau. A 2-out single brings in the first run of the game for Marathon. Kalaji, the windup and the pitch. Brinley Stencil, the batter. Brinley led off the game with a walk. She's the number 1 hitter in the lineup for Coach Fredrickson. He said in all the years he's coached here at Marathon, he has not had a number 1 seed. He said it's a little different. They've either sometimes been a 2 or a 3, but never a 1. Ball skips in the dirt, but good stop by Colano. Paul Jaglinski. Balls and strikes today. Ball low for 2. Count now 2-1. Winner will be a regional champion and head to the sectional semifinals. That'll be on Tuesday of next week. Eastern Clover Belt, which I cover. Only one team left out of the 7, and that's Columbus, and they're playing this afternoon. Flare to right field. Knetter makes the catch to end the inning, but Marathon strikes first with an RBI single by Peyton Brickner. 1-0 Red Raiders. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh, and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Bring your home to the next level with a new floor, carpet, or upgrade from Marathon Flooring. Marathon Flooring, transforming your home from the ground up. Now they got the defense correct for Marathon. This is Allison Bajaski, the pitcher. Tyler Bielke's at second, and Ripley Shripchek is at third. I had everything else right, just those 3 positions. Little askew, but we're good now. Top of the 3rd, this is Laura Muha, Ella Baumgartner on deck, and Tenley Maurer, the number 3 hitter, and due up on this inning for Edgar. 0-2 to Muha. She hits a little flare down the right field line and couldn't be caught. Even if Katie had moved the camera, you wouldn't have saw it because the roof in the dugout obstructs it. Katie is elected one of the best producers in the company. I mean that. That pitch high. She's pretty smiley today because her Amherst Falcons, with the big upset win over Stratford Tuesday in softball, they're playing for the regional final. 1-2. Little flare to right field, base hit. Muha with a single to right. Bring up first baseman Ella Baumgartner. Courtesy runner came in. I didn't catch it. Did you catch the number? Okay. That's why I brought the field glasses. Now the strap is caught in my sunglasses. There we go. Now we're all right. Goodness. Swing and a miss back into the screen. I think that's number 7. But there is no number 7 on the roster. See if I can pick that up in a moment. The batter is Ella Baumgartner. She scores the bunt. Good bunt. Scooped up by Skripchak over the first. Tenley Mower, the batter, the number 9 hitter for Coach Brown and the Wildcats. Runner at second. Pitch high. A leadoff single by Laura Muha is at second base in scoring position for Edgar. Like to get a base hit and tie this game up. Fouled off. 1-1 the count to Maurer. Bella Kaiser on deck for the Wildcats. This game moving along pretty quickly. Started at 4:56. Foul away, count even at 2. And down on strikes goes Maurer. With 2 away, the top of the order comes up to bat Bella Kaiser, who grounded out to Pojaski in the first. $1 million breeze coming in the window. Here last week, we were still freezing wearing sweatshirts and winter coats, and now we're talking about how hot it is. Kaiser takes ball 1. Pitch high, ball 2. .3-0 count now. Whisk Guitar has chimed in. Thanks for the positive words there. Much appreciated. Yeah, brand new complex. And a walk given up to Kaiser. Brand new complex. I'm not sure when it was built. It's only a couple of years old, if that. So here's the situation. Edgar's got 2 outs, 2 runners on base, first and second. And Brandy Halverson, the batter. Swing and a miss. One and 1 the count. Two and 1. Pojaski, who had been cruising, kind of struggling here now with 2 outs in the top of the third. Checks her wristband for the pitch. The windup and the delivery. And now 3 and 1. Kevin Brown, the coach for Edgar, telling Miss Halverson, don't chase anything, make it be a strike. That's a strike. Right down Central Avenue. Full count, runners will go on the pitch with 2 outs. Pojaski, the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Got a dandy crowd watching this afternoon if you want to get a little recognition. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Jeremy and Whisk Guitar have chimed in. Looking for more to say hello. And down on strikes, a big strikeout for Bojaski to end the threat. Head to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Marathon. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to PartsCityAuto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Thank you to Erica Norris. She clued me in on who the courtesy runner was. It's Callie Knetter. I ran the roster off online. Sometimes not all the players are listed on there. Bottom of the third. This is Brinley Stencil. No, it's not. It's number 14. Maven Schneider batting. I'll learn how to read my scorebook, too. Papa Joe. Whisk Guitar, it's always good when you watch. Always leave positive vibes. 1-1 the count. Low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. And shout out to Erica Norris. Thank you for that. Well, I've got all the right names and the numbers and everything in the right spot. Fouls that one back. A 76-degree afternoon. Bright sunny skies, not a cloud to be seen. A lot of WIAA activity this afternoon. You've got regional championship softball, regional semifinal or quarterfinals. Whoa, right up the box. Right off of Kalaji. Ooh, that had to hurt. Took that right off the shin. Yikes. Well, she's tended to. I'll talk to you about Peterson Kramer Funeral Home. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. And Marathon's favorite place for holiday, festive, and local decor is the Copper Mug. This local gem is filled with excellent gifts for friends and family and a great selection of woodwork, handmade items, and so much more. Find them on Facebook or stop by the Copper Mug in Marathon. Kalaji's going to take a couple of throws to make sure everything is back where it's supposed to be. Took that line shot right off the shin. I think it was her left shin it hit. Stouse, the batter, takes strike one. Hey, don't forget that this weekend is Marshfield's Dairy Fest, Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast, the parade, and live music at Nuts Deep 2. For more info, go to visit marshfield.com. Fly ball right field. Knetter makes the catch. Tell you, Miss Knetter has had a busy afternoon in right field. She's had several putouts there. One away. Schneider still at first. Brings up Reagan Martin, who walked and was stranded at the second in the first inning. Joe Anderson here, joined by the master of the modulator, Miss Katie Lecton. Had a nice chat with Katie before the game. Had a good first year at UW0. Accomplished a lot. Sky's the limit for you, young person. Don't worry. She smiles. 1-0 the count. Make that 2-0 runner goes. And she's safe. Pretty close play at second base. But Schneider gets the steal. Left-handed hitting left fielder Reagan Martin. 2-0 count. Make it 3-0. This is where Kalaji gets in trouble. She will get one or two outs and then walk a couple of batters and give up a base hit. Through the hole, it's short. They're going to send the runner. Here comes Schneider at home. Missed the tag, and she's in. 2-0. Marathon. An RBI single for Reagan Martin. And she'll take second base as the play was at home. The sweep tag by Colano did not make contact, and Schneider came in with run number 2. So with 1 out, 1 on, this is Ripley Skripchuk. That's one foul down the first baseline. Skripchuk flied out to Knetter in right. Georgia Knetter so far has 1, 2, 3 putouts already in right field for Edgar. The pitch. Fouled back. Strike 2. They've got the barbecue right below us, and they're barbecuing hamburgers and brats, and all the smells are coming up right into our window. It's not fair. 0-2 count to Skripchuk. Fly ball to Knetter in right. Gone! Home run for Ripley Skripchuk. Wow! Skripchuk rounds the bases and is met by her teammates. A 2-run blast to right field for Ripley Skripchuk. And just like that, it's 4-0 Marathon. Three runs here in the bottom of the third. And Allison Pajeski will step in. Knetter had a beat on it in right, but ran out of real estate as it went over the right field fence. Allison Pajeski 0 for 1. Big cut and a miss. Winner of this game will advance to play on Tuesday. And we'll play the winner of Phillips Hurley, which are being played tonight. Ball outside. First round of baseball regionals is tonight. Sectional track is tonight. Girls regional softball finals are this evening. Busy day in the WIAA. 2-1 count now to Bajeski. Annie Kalaji. The pitch. Outside, got the strike. 2-2 the count. Just one away and 3 runs in here in the bottom of the third for Marathon. The windup and the pitch. Down on strikes goes Podjaski. First strikeout of the game for Annie Kalaji. That brings up Miley Helke, who grounded out to Kaiser at short her first at bat. Got the strike. You can hear the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. I don't know if you can pick it up on my mic or not, but all the Marathon people, when it's called a strike and it looks low, they go ooh, and all the Edgar fans go ah. Strike 2. Oh, 2 the count. 2 away. Kalaji, the windup and the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One-two pitch. Foul back. Center fielder Miley Helke. Kalaji gathers herself, steps on the plate, gets a sign, hands together. The delivery. Flare, second base, right field's going to drop for a base hit. Marathon hitters like hitting things to right field. A lot of inside-out swings. This is Tyler Bielke-Soibert. Had a double in the second inning and scored the first run of the game for Marathon. Colano tracks it down. Zaleski Sports' very own Paul Jaglinski calling balls and strikes this afternoon. Behind the plate in blue. The pitch. Ground ball to short. No, the third. Affelbeck gets the out. A 2-run home run by Ripley Skripchuk. And another run came in. Makes it 4-0 Marathon. We head to the top of the fourth. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Joe Anderson, Katie Leckton bringing you this afternoon's WIAA D4 Regional Championship game. Edgar at Marathon. We're in the top of the 4th, and leading off for Edgar will be Kendall Affelbeck, then Georgia Knitter, and then Alyssa Colano. Kendall Affelbeck flew out to center field in the first inning. And now in the hole 0-2. Looking for more people to chime in. Jeremy, Whisk Guitar, and Erica have left a positive comment on the YouTube page, looking for other people to do so. A little recognition, see who everybody's rooting for or where they're watching from. Swing and a miss, drop third strike over to first, and they get the put out. So that goes down as a strikeout and then 2 to 3 put out. Georgia Knitter, the right fielder, struck out in the second inning. Get a fresh softball in. Five Ks for Pajaski so far through 3 innings. She winds up and delivers. Starts out a strike to Knitter. These two schools about 10 miles apart on Highway 29. Strike 2. A lot of road construction again on Highway 29. You know what they say about Wisconsin? It has 2 seasons, winter and road construction. And a little flare foul down the first baseline. Yep, winter and road construction. And my street is finally, after 34 years, is getting new asphalt later this summer. I'm pretty pumped up about that. 0-2, the pitch. Chase the high cheese. Another strikeout for Pajaski. 2 down, bases empty. Alyssa Colano, the catcher, 0 for 1. Erica is rooting for Edgar. Georgia and Callie Knitter are my little sisters. Well, thanks, Erica. So shout out to Erica and Georgia and Callie Knitter. Colano 0-1. Pajaski seems to be in a groove here now. Little flare, playable, and made the catch. Sophia Kahn says you'll get nothing and like it. Caught that foul ball. What a tremendous defensive play for that young lady. 3 up, 3 down, head to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0. Marathon, you're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
Weeks Pub and Grill. located in Rib Falls. Open 7 days a week. Now serving breakfast on Sunday mornings from 8 to 11:30 a.m. A proud supporter of all Edgar athletic teams. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and upcoming events. Thank you to the Edgar community for your continued support.
With an office right here in Wausau, Shearer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. For your next construction project, look no further than Shearer Construction. Check out their beautiful work at ShearerConstruction.com. Joe Anderson, Katie Leckton bringing you this afternoon's game here from the Marathon Sports Complex on the east side of the community. Bottom of the fourth inning, we'll see Peyton Brickner, Brindley Stencil, and Maven Schneider come up for the Red Raiders. 1 in the second and 3 in the third. 2 of those coming by Ripley Skripchek's 2-run home run over the right field fence. And it's 4-0 Red Raiders. Brickner 1 for 1. Had an RBI single in the second inning. Annie Kalaji in the circle yet for Edgar. Had a hard hit ball right up the box in the third. Bounced off her shin. But she soldiered on. It's amazing how these kids can do that. Fouled out of play. I'd be jumping up and down in tears if that hit me. You know, they say it's a softball, but it's not soft when it comes at you at about 80 miles an hour. 2-1. Make that 2-2. Two and two the count. To the DP, Peyton Brickner. Annie Kalaji, the pitch. Inside for a ball. 3-2. The designated player and the flex player. That's been around for several years now. I don't really deal with it when I umpire. I know my limitations. I stay with middle school, junior high. A little flare, but it's going to be over the third base dugout. There's strategery going on with that. I understand why they have them, but like Clint Eastwood said in one of his movies, man's got to know his limitations. Count remains full at 3-2. The pitch. Ball 4. So Brickner works a walk. And be careful. She can take off and steal a base. Top of the order in Brindley Stencil. 0 for 1. Flew out to Georgia Knetter in right. And walked. Bunt. Good bunt. Safe! Pulled her foot. So a successful bunt for Stencil. Deadened did just enough. So 2 on, nobody out. Brings up Maven Schneider. Schneider is 1 for 2. Actually 1 for 1. Had a sack bunt in the first and a single in the third. Another bunt. Out is called at first. So a sack bunt for Schneider. Second sack bunt for Maven Schneider. For the first out, everybody moves up 60 feet. Brickner now at third. Danica Staus, sack fly and a fly out to right. Sporting the double braids. The pitch. Strike. Kalaji has pitched well for Edgar. Just a couple of bloop hits, some bunts, and just a pretty solid home run. Edgar's still in this. It's only 4-0. High fly ball, center field. Halverson will come in, make the catch, and they don't send the runner. If that had been a skosh deeper, I think Coach Fredrickson would have sent her. Don't want to run yourself out of the inning if you can help it. Oh boy, here comes Reagan Martin, who is 1 for 1. That 1 for 1 had a single, and the RBI single came in on that home run by Skripchuk. Pitch high, ball 1. 2 down, runners at second and third here in the bottom of the 4th. Kalaji gathers herself on the plate. The windup and the pitch. Outside ball 2. You hear me say it every game. Getting that third out is always the hardest out to get. 2-0 count to Martin. A little flare, but fouled on the third baseline. And again, that dugout roof covers up most of it. You can kind of see in your shot, maybe. No, you can't. We're giving you what we see the best of, too. So it's not like we're getting a better view than you are. Those dugout roofs cover up what we can pick up with our camera. Just the design of the park. Ball 3. And junior Annie Kalaji struggling here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Reagan Martin awaits the pitch. And taking all the way, it's strike. Marathon fans are saying that they beg to differ. Full count, runners will go on the pitch, possibly. Ground ball past the third baseman. That'll bring in 1. Oh, now she's in a pickle. Stencil comes back in. She just about got picked off. So an RBI single for Reagan Martin. Brings in Brickner from third. Could hear the brakes being hit. She was going to run through that sign. We would have had a big play at the plate. With all that rigmarole going on, Martin advanced to second. And Ripley Skripchuk with the 2-run home run the previous inning comes to bat with 2 outs. Bella Kaiser and Laura Muha, the shortstop and the second baseman for Edgar. And right into the glove of Kaiser to end the threat. I was going to say they got their sleeves rolled up. They say sun's out, guns out. Another run comes in for Marathon through 4. It's 5-0 Red Raiders. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of regional softball. Katie Lecton to my left, my extremely talented producer, is beaming again as her Amherst Falcons knocked off Peshtigo to win the regional. So congratulations, Amherst, on the regional title in softball. To answer Whisk-Guitar's question, there are no balks in softball. It's called an illegal pitch. Top of 5, Annie Kalaji will lead things off for Edgar. Kalaji, Muha, and Baumgartner due up for the Wildcats here in inning number 5. One and one count. You know, you start getting to the 5th inning and you start counting outs. You got 9 outs left. Got to make the best of them. Sophia Khan thought that was strike 3. The first baseman came in and was going to give her pitcher a high five. And went, oh, no, it's strike 2. Now it's strike 3. Another K for Pajaski. Laura Muha will step in. Laura is 1 for 1. She had a single in the 3rd and was stranded at second base. Yes, no balks in softball. Illegal pitches. And a strike called. The other thing, too, with softball is that the runner has to wait until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand before they can lead off or leave the base. Nice catch. Maven Schneider leaps up to snag a hit away from Muha. We've seen some defensive gems today for both teams. That brings up Ella Baumgartner 0 for 1. Ground out in the 3rd. Now down to 7 outs. Winner plays on. Loser, their season ends. Foul out of play, strike 1. And the seniors play their this will be their last game if they're on the losing side. Most graduations were the last 2 to 3 weekends. There's still some more coming up. But most of these schools have had graduation. Ella Baumgartner now steps in. Katie, who does Amherst play then? Popped up but out of play in the sectional. I don't think I have it on mine. Nakusa or Wittenberg. Ooh. Okay, Wittenberg, Bernabud, or Nakusa. 0-2 count to Baumgartner. Make that 1 and 2. Still looking for people to chime in and say hello. Jeremy, Whisk Guitar, and Erica have chimed in. You know something, Katie? If that had gone a little higher and been a little bit more online, it would have dropped right in the window. Don't laugh. I've never seen a foul ball go into the press box and the fairgrounds in Marshfield until this year when it hit the camera. Fouled off. Ella Baumgartner, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Coach Brown. Fly ball, left field, foul. Out of play. Going to go down the hill into the tall grass. Two young ladies are going to chase after it. Count now remains 1-2. The pitch. A little flare. And an infield hit for Ella Baumgartner. You cannot give a kid an error on that. Schneider made it was in between. She knew she couldn't get to it on the fly. She almost did. She had to hit the brakes, but she kept the ball in front of her. And so it's an infield single for Ella Baumgartner. Little ground ball. Schneider will go to first. And Kahn pulled off the bag. That I'm going to call an error on Schneider. And Edgar's got something cooking here with their 8 and 9 hitters getting on base. You got Baumgartner at second, Maurer at first, and leadoff hitter Bella Kaiser in the box. Strike call. Runners will go on contact with 2 outs. Inside for a ball. Podjaski in the afternoon has struck out 8 batters. Foul back. She's yet to walk a batter. The pitch. High for a ball. See the dust kind of coming up. It is dry. Got so much rain in April. Now we've barely gotten a drip in May. Fly ball, foul. Last week when or 2 weeks ago when I was down to the farm, you knew it was dry when the smartweed was wilting. And all of that thunder and lightning the last couple days here in Loyal, especially where I live, 0.2 of an inch of rain. The pitch. Big K for Podjaski to end the threat. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 5-0 Marathon. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. Birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Got to give a big shout out to my friend Whisk Guitar. Thanks for the positive comments. Looking for other people to chime in and say hello. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Got a dandy bunch of people watching. Thank you for that. Bottom of 5, it'll bring up Allison Pojaski, Miley Helke, and Tyla Bielke-Soibert. Pojaski 0 for 2, a ground out in the K. First pitch, fly ball, center field, and a great catch for Brandy Halverson. There are no pitch count limits for softball either. There used to be an innings limit. You could only pitch 14 innings in one day, but that limit has long since been retired. Came into play in the 1989 state championship for D3 with Loyal in Marion. Look that up on the internet. Ball 1 to Helke. Helke 1 for 2. A ground out and a single. Three diamonds at this facility. It's just a wonderful place. Fairly new. Marathon Sports Complex on the east side of town. Yeah, if you're heading on Highway 29 west of Edgar, or pardon me, of Marathon City, we've got a question with the umpires here. We'll see if we can find that out. Paul Jaglinski chats with Coach Brown, and Paul Fredrickson, the head coach for Marathon, he coaches at first. There's a strike. Center fielder Miley Helke. Winner will claim the regional championship and move on to sectionals. If Marathon would win today, they would host the winner of Hurley and Phillips. If Edgar would come back and win, they would travel to either Hurley or Phillips. Full count now, 3-2. Kalaji, get yourself situated. Pardon me, Helke steps out. No innings requirements for softball players. They can pitch all day if they want. Fouled on. Nope. Thought it was going to go out of play. It stayed in play, but in foul territory, too close to the chain link. No, the other thing with runners, you can't, like I said before, you can't take off from the base until the ball is released from the pitcher's hand. And once the pitch is made, if you're a runner on the base, you got 1 second to either advance or go back to your base. And ball 4. That brings up Tyla Bielke-Soibert. Tyla with a double and a run scored in the second and a ground out in the third. Ball 1. Yeah, you got to make up your mind. Either you go and try to advance or you go back to your base. And you can't, it's not like baseball where you can kind of dilly-dally and try to lure the pitcher to make a throw. The umpire will call you out. Foul out of play. Count even at 1. Kalaji grooms the mound, or the circle that is. When I started umpiring softball back in the late 80s, early 90s, the big concern for pitchers was the crow hop, where that plant foot, if you're a right-hander, you'll see her right foot goes on that pitcher's plate. And what they would do is they would rock back and take their right foot off from the plate and then contact it again, fouled off. So they would push back and rock. That's called a crow hop. That was a big point of emphasis. You don't see it called much anymore as the pitchers have adapted well to that rule. But still every once in a while you'll catch a pitcher doing that. That is an illegal pitch when that happens. That pitch low for ball 3, full count to Tyler Bilky Soibert. Three-two pitch. Foul back. So Miley Helke gets a nice little trot to second, but she'll have to come back. 1 down, full count, runner at first. And a base hit to right field. She's going to round second and go to third. Helke is going to run. The ball gets to the fence, and another run in. And Bilky Soibert claps her hands as she gets an RBI double. Ball got away from him and rolled to the fence. And Soibert with her second double of the afternoon and her first RBI. Makes it 6-0. And Peyton Brickner, the DP, 1 for 1. A single, RBI single, and a walk. Foul. Ball low. Another quirky rule, and I found out the hard way in a summer league game. You didn't think about it. Ground ball hit to the first baseman. First baseman tags the runner or touches the bag to get their batter runner out, and the runner from second base, they throw the ball down to second. The runner slides in. And I call them out, and it's like the force is off from that when that happens. You don't think about that, and you go, oh, yeah, that's right. Baseball and softball are quirky games. 1-1 count to Brickner. Bilky Soibert at second with 1 out. 1 in. Brickner slaps one to left. They're going to send the runner home. The relay not in time. So another RBI for Peyton Brickner. Her second. And now it's 7-0 here in the 5th. 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and now 2 here in the 5th. And we got a meeting of minds. And I think we're going to have a pitching change. Yes, we are. Tell you what, Katie, let's take a break and we'll get things sorted out here as we have a pitching change for Edgar. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, You found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Welcome back. We're just doing a little bit of mathematics here. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Kalaji's day, 4 1/3, 9 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 7 runs came in during her time in the circle. If I have these changes right, Kalaji moves to first, Baumgartner moves to third, and Affelbeck goes from third to pitcher. Kendall Affelbeck, number 17 in the circle, facing Brinley Stencil. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 2-1 the count. Stencil on the afternoon, a walk, a fly out, and a single. 2 runs have come in here in the 3rd inning. Brickner at first. Little bunt. They're going to go to 2 and got her out. Two down now. Stencil at first. Seven nothing in favor of Marathon here in the bottom of the 5th. Popped up. Whoa. A little close. I'm not worried. Katie will reach out and catch it for me, protect me. And she looks at me, not on your life, Joe. 0-1 count to Maven Schneider. Schneider with a sac bunt, a single, and another sac bunt. 1-1 the count. Stencil at first with 2 away. Speed pitch, runner goes to second. She's there. Stencil with the stolen base. Stencil will go on contact, being there's 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 2. Dos. Affelbeck. High. Ball 3. 3-2. Stencil will go on contact. Maven Schneider awaits the 3-2 pitch from Kendall Affelbeck. High fly ball, right field. Knetter makes the catch. 2 more come in for Marathon here in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th, 7-0. Red Raiders, you're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player here with a message from Abbey Bank. Abbey Bank is thankful for their customers. Your continued trust means the world. Join them each Friday in June for Customer Appreciation Fridays. Stop into any Abbey Bank location for a free Wisconsin dairy treat. A small way to say thank you and to celebrate June Dairy Month. It's their way of showing appreciation while supporting our hardworking Wisconsin dairy farmers. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
Top of the sixth inning here from the Marathon Sports Complex. Joe Anderson, Katie Lechten bringing you today's WIAA D4 Regional Final, Edgar and Marathon. Brandy Halverson, Kendall Affelbeck, and Georgia Knetter will bat for Edgar here in the top of the sixth. Blue having another conference. Paul Jaglinski and his partner discussing some things before the first pitch. Brandy Halverson 0 for 2, 2 Ks on the afternoon. Allison Pojaski, the pitcher, has pitched 5. Struck out 9 batters and only walked 1. And has given up 2 hits. Left-handed hitting Brandy Halverson. Pojaski's pitch. Left field base hit. Extra bases. Markin will track it down in the left field corner. She rounds second, does Halverson, and stops at 2. So a leadoff double for Edgar's Brandy Halverson. Bring up Kendall Affelbeck 0 for 2. Flew out to center field and struck out. Pojaski has only walked one batter here through 5. Foul that one off. Number 17 steps back into the batter's box. Allison Pojaski's the sign, the windup, the pitch. Another one fouled off. 0-2 the count. As I said before, a big day for WIAA sports. WIAA baseball regionals tonight. WIAA sectional track meets tonight. Hard to believe that next weekend is state track at UW La Crosse. Held up. That off-speed pitch, she nearly chased it. Halverson at second. Fly ball left field. If it's fair, it's going to be trouble. Out of play. One, 2, the count remains. And the church bells next door are ringing. Ground ball to second. Bielke Sleibert over to first for the putout. Halverson will advance the third on the ground ball. Georgia Knetter, 0 for 2, struck out twice. And takes strike one. The pitch, fly ball to right field. Stencil makes the catch, will make the throw home up the line, and missed the tag. So a run comes in for Edgar. Halverson comes in on the sac fly. So with 2 down, that brings up Alyssa Colano, 0 for 2. Two down, base is empty. Foul. Pajaski, the windup, and the delivery. Pitch high. Count even at 1. Held up. 3-0. Or 2-1, excuse me. Got a little ahead of myself here. Alyssa Colano, the catcher for Edgar, in the batter's box. 3-1. And down on strikes goes Colano. That's 3 outs. Yeah, that's 3 outs. That's 3 outs. Yeah, that's 3 outs. Applebeck grounded out. Knetter flew out. Colano struck out. That should be 3. Okay. It wasn't a strikeout. Everybody got fooled. It was a walk. We thought he called a strike and he called a ball. Now it makes sense because now Colano was on first. Now we're straightened up. Okay. We got a pinch hitter, number 8 for Edgar. This is Paige Strasser. Paige Strasser, number 8, takes strike 1. Never assume anything, friends. You know what it makes out of you and me. 1-1 the count. Make it 1-2. Runner is going to go to second. No play. Zoe Christensen courtesy running for Colano. And struck her out. Edgar gets on the board. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-1 Marathon. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh, and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Shout out to all of our viewers this afternoon. We've got a great crowd watching. Thank you for tuning in. When you see these commercials or hear me read about some of our sponsors, make sure you patronize their businesses as they are bringing you these games for free on YouTube. They help bring these games to you. Bottom of the 6th. Staus grounds out. 1 up, 1 down. Reagan Martin. 2 for 2 with 2 RBI. Bottom of the 6th. It's been all marathon here this afternoon. 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. High fly ball, gone. Home run for Reagan Martin. No doubt about it, over the left center field wall. And Martin clears the bases for herself as her teammates cheer her on at home plate. And now make it 8-1. Second home run of the game for a marathon. And the other young lady who hit one now at bat, Ripley Skripchuk. That ball bounces. Finish that thought again. Marathon with 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and now 1 here in the 6th. So they lead 8-1. Pitch inside, called a strike. One down, base is empty. Kendall Affelbeck in relief of Annie Kalaji. Little pop-up to first base for the second out. Strike 1 to Allison Bajeski. Allison on the afternoon, a ground out, a strikeout, and a fly out. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2. Afflebeck wind up the pitch. High for ball. That's the one thing about the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Winners play on, and the losers, their season is over. And sometimes their careers end as a high school athlete. Little pop-up. Playable. And makes the catch. Good catch for Colano. We head to the top of the 7th. Last chance for Edgar. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to PartsCityAuto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Oh, I'm back on. Sorry. doing my math. Katie, you got to remember, once they started putting the alphabet in math, I was done. She's giving me the cue to say, "Hey, you're on the air, guy." Last chance for Edgar. Brandy Halverson will step in to, Muha, the batter. Chops it foul. Muha, Baumgartner, and Maurer, 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup. Fly ball left field. Foul. Muha 1 for 2 this afternoon. Count is 0-2. Pajeski in her 7th inning of work. And down on strikes goes Muha. One down. Ella Baumgartner, a ground out and a single. Swing and a miss. Winner of this game will take on either Hurley or Phillips next Tuesday. High cheese swing, strike 2. Edgar's lone run came in the 6th. And another strikeout. 1 out away from the regional championship for Marathon. Down to their last out, it's Tenley Maurer, 0 for 2. Strikeout and reached on an error. Little fly ball to center, and they're still alive. Brings up the top of the order in Bella Kaiser, who's 0 for 2. A ground out, a walk, and a strikeout for Miss Kaiser. Popped up out of play. Down to their last out is the Edgar Wildcats. Strike 2. And Edgar down to their last strike in the 26th season. Oh, 2 pitch. High for ball one. Runner goes. And it's second. So Mauer takes second base. 1-2 the count to Bella Kaiser with 2 outs, runner at second. Plajaski gets the sign, the windup, the pitch. Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Struck her out to win the regional championship game. Congratulations to the Marathon Red Raiders, your 2026 D4 regional champions. Stay tuned for the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Real basic questions, nothing too...
Give me the softball ones.
Yeah, I will. Oh. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. I am here with head coach, I'm going to make sure I get this right, Paul Fredrickson. First time he's ever been in the house, he said. What's going on in your mind right now, Coach, in this big victory?
Well, I'm just happy. We've had a few years without a regional championship, and it was nice to bring it back to Marathon. You know, we've had a good history of softball, and it's just nice that, you know, we finally got her back.
Timely hits and good pitching.
Boy, and the two-strike hitting, I think we had the home run. We had the RBI in the first, and I think we had at least 3 or 4 two-strike hits. And, you know, it begins and ends in the circle, and if they can't score, it's going to be hard for anybody on their side to win. So,
how long has this facility been up?
Like we started using it in April.
So, way to christen it.
Well, you know, we figured what the heck, right?
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Good luck to you. You're going to play either Hurley or Phillips, and it looks like it's going to be here.
Yeah, whatever. We'll play whoever.
Okay.
I'll take these girls anywhere. So
good deal.
All right.
Congratulations,
All right,
Coach. You bet. Got 3 here I got to get through, and they've got the plaque. Let's see. What's your name? 17. Ripley Skripchuk. Yeah. And Ripley, you had a 2 RBI home run in the third. What's going through your mind when you see that pitch coming at you?
Just be aggressive and get it on the first. Get the barrel on it and hit it.
Had to feel pretty good, I would think.
Yeah.
And this is the pitcher, Allison Pajaski. Did I say that right?
Yes.
I had you mixed up at the beginning. I had a wrong lineup up there, but I got it right. Allison on the afternoon, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts. What were you throwing this afternoon?
A mix of everything, honestly. I mean, it depends on the batter and stuff. Just working what they missed, throwing it again.
What do you think was your best pitch?
My best pitch tonight, I'd honestly say my changeup really came into play a lot. I got a lot of swing and misses on that, so that was very effective.
Good job. Let's see, we got number 10. Number 10, Reagan Martin. Reagan, you had a home run too. I got to do my home run call again twice today. What's going through your mind when you hit that?
Just like, you know, you just want to do the best that you can for your team because we have such a great team, and you just want to do everything you can to make sure that we're still playing together for as long as possible. So just being able to do that for my team, you always want to play the best for your team. You want to be the best player for your team. So always just going up to the bat thinking, like, next ball, next pitch, got to move on, whatever, next one. Like, it doesn't matter. It was just like home runs are a happy accident.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the mic to you, Miss, and let you reflect on your season, same way for all 3. And then we're going to do in the house. Have you ever been in the house before?
No.
Well, I will tell you what to do after that. So you each
All
get
right.
about 30 seconds and look up at the camera.
All right, just talk about my season?
Yes.
Okay, so we've been through a lot of hardships, a lot more wins than losses, but especially everyone when they get down on themselves, we get each other back up, and just to keep the energy up, to keep ourselves up, so to make sure that we can just do the best we can for our team, essentially.
This season, honestly, I couldn't be more proud of my team. Having them behind my back is one of the best things a pitcher can have, and I'm so grateful to have them every day. This regional championship, it's been 4 years in the making for the seniors. We've had some tough losses in regionals, always lost to a team that moved on to state and stuff, and that just made us so much better for the future. And it really just helped us move on and push and become better every day.
Being on this team this year was definitely a huge blessing. We have such a great dynamic, and over spring break we went to Tennessee, and that just brought us a lot closer together. So really we're not playing we're playing to win, but we're not playing for the record anymore. We're just playing to spend more time with each other, and just our relationship with our coaches and each other, and we always fall back on each other after a mistake. You never feel like anyone's mad at you, and we just have such a good relationship with each other that it just makes playing games so much easier, because it's just like you're playing your favorite game with your favorite people.
Okay, ladies, come on over a little bit. You're going to say your name. Each say your name and that you're in the house all together. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Reagan Martin.
I'm Allison Pajaski.
I'm Ripley Scripjack.
And we're in the house!
Thank you.
You betcha. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Marathon with the big win here, 8-1 over Edgar. We look at the stats real quick. Allison Bajaski, the pitcher for Marathon, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, struck out 13, only allowed 1 run in the game. Leading hitters for Marathon, Maven Schneider, 1 for 2. Reagan Martin was 3 for 3. She had 3 RBIs and a home run. Ripley Skripchuk was 1 for 4, had a home run with 2 RBIs. Tyler Bielke-Slabert was 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored for the Edgar Wildcats. Annie Kalaji takes the loss, pitched 4 1/3, 9 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 7 runs came in under her watch. Kendall Affelbeck pitched an inning and 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run allowed. Leading hitters for Edgar, Laura Muha was 1 for 3, so was Ella Baumgartner and Tenley Maurer. So a big win for Marathon as they improve to 23-5 on the season. Edgar finishes their season at 13-11. Next up for Marathon, this game will be played here, and they will play the winner of number 3 Hurley or number 2 Phillips. That will be on Tuesday afternoon here at the Marathon Sports Complex. What a great game this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed watching. For my outstanding producer, Miss Katie Lecton, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score here from Marathon. Marathon wins the regional final over Edgar, 8-1. See you next week.